Who's really to blame for the UK housing crisis? Housing is one of the most basic human needs, but right now, millions across the UK are struggling. Rents are rising, homelessness is increasing, and for years, we've been told there's just not enough housing to go around. But is that really the truth? Let's break it down. The UK's housing crisis is real, but it's not caused by migrants. It's the result of decades of government policies that have prioritized the interests of the wealthy over the needs of ordinary people. For decades, governments have cut funding for social housing. The Right to Buy scheme, introduced in the 1980s, sold off council homes without replacing them. Private landlords have been allowed to buy up properties, driving up rents. And big property developers? They keep building luxury flats that sit empty rather than homes that people can actually afford. Now add stagnant wages, increasing inequality, and soaring living costs, and you have a system where millions of people, citizens and migrants alike, are struggling to keep a roof over their heads. So if the problem isn't immigration, why do we keep hearing that it is? Studies from the London School of Economics and Shelter all confirm immigration is not the main cause of housing shortages. The real issue? Decades of government policies that put profits before people. And yet migrants, especially those without secure status, face some of the worst housing conditions. They're being pushed into overcrowded, unsafe accommodation by a system that already fails millions. And what about the asylum seekers in hotels, the ones we always hear about? They're only a tiny fraction of all migrants without leave to remain, and they don't choose to be there. The government forces them into these hotels by banning them from working and renting their own homes. And what about the undocumented people who've lived here for 5, 10, 15 years? They're not in hotels, and most have never received asylum support. Instead, they are trapped in a cycle of housing insecurity, shut out from accessing safe and stable housing, barred from work, and denied basic rights. To survive, many are forced into the informal economy where they experience some of the worst exploitation and abuse. That is not a life of luxury. It's a life of constant struggle imposed by a system designed to exclude them. So if migrants aren't to blame, who is? While we're told to fight over scraps, the ultra-rich buy up homes as investments. Developers hoard empty properties. Private landlords rake in unimaginable profits. And politicians? They let it happen, because when we're busy blaming each other, they get away with it. If we really want to fix the housing crisis, we need real solutions. We need to come together to make our voices heard loud and clear. We say build more affordable homes and make use of the hundreds of thousands of empty properties across the UK. These homes already exist, yet they sit vacant while people remain homeless and in unstable housing. We say protect renters from exploitation because no one, including undocumented migrants, should be forced into unsafe or overcrowded conditions. We say end discriminatory policies like right to rent, which fuel racial discrimination and push migrants into worse housing situations. The truth is simple. The housing crisis is caused by greed, not immigration. The people in power want us divided, but we don't have to fall for it. We need homes, not hate. We need policies that put people before profit. And we need to fight for a system where everyone has a place to call home. Join Regularise, demand better, because housing is a human right for all of us. Visit regularise.org and subscribe to our channel to learn more.